I spent 10 years in prison. I've been out a few years, and people ask all the time, were you in any fights? Yes, I did get into fights while I was in prison. So I'm fairly new in prison, and I go to the shower, and the shower lines, they are hella sacred in prison. You don't jump any line, but you definitely don't jump the shower line and the canteen line, okay? If you don't see somebody in the shower, but you see property there, that means somebody's on their way. Don't take it upon yourself to just get in the shower. It is not going to end well. And that's what happened to me. I left my stuff on the shower. It was marked for me. It was clearly marked for me. And this girl went and got her behind in the shower, okay? When she got in the shower, probably about 3 minutes later, I walk in and she's in there just sudding it up, baby. Just sudding it up, lathering it up like, you know, life is great. And everybody's looking because they know that I was coming back to that shower and they know she's in there. But I'm pretty new, so nobody really said anything to her because they already knew her and she talked a lot of trash. So nobody said anything to her. They just let her get in. But now they're all looking. Now they're all peeping like, okay, what's this new girl going to do? Is she just going to let her ride out in the shower and finish, or is she going to do something? And it was at that moment that I had to decide. And I knew that there wasn't a decision to make. I was going to stand my ground. Too many people were in there. Too many people were looking. I could not do something. So I walked in the shower with the water, and because she was not dressed and I was, like, there was a major advantage there. I tapped her and I was like, excuse me, I was next in the shower. My stuff's right there, so you need to get out. She was like, I'm not getting out. I'm like right in the middle. I have soap all over me. I'm not getting out. So just get in after me. It's not that serious. And she was right. It wasn't that serious. It probably would have been like 5 more minutes. In a real world scenario, I could have totally waited, but this isn't a real world scenario, and my reputation is on the line because I have a lot of years to do, and I'm not about to look like a punk for the rest of my time so that people can walk all over me. It's not going to happen. So I was like, as she turns around and says this very dismissively, I tap her again and I'm like, no, you need to get out right now. I was next. You bucked me in the shower line. You need to get out right now. I don't care about the soap. I don't care about how long it's going to take you. Get your ass out the shower. Now she's getting a little bit of an attitude and she starts cussing. And she's like, B, if you want me out the shower, you won't have to take me out the shower. I'm not getting out till I'm done. I've got soap all over me. I already told you once. Get out my face. I'm not getting out the shower. If you want me out, make me get out. So I'm like, okay, bet. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to get you out. But it wasn't that easy. Like, don't get it twisted. I was scared. My heart was pounding. I did not want to fight. She was bigger than me. Like, not that size always matters, but like it's an optical intimidation factor, okay? I did not want to fight this girl, but I knew I had to. So I was like, damn, now everybody's looking, man. You could hear a pin drop in that shower, even though the water was hitting the floor. It was intense. I'm like, that's what's up. All right. So I grab her. She's got her hair up. So I grab her by the back of her hair like this, and I start pulling her out, start dragging her out the shower. Now you guys have to picture this because like her head is down and I'm pulling her by like the top of her hair. And as we're getting out, like I'm escorting her out, she's trying to hit me. But there's a lot of distance between us because her hair is what I'm holding. And so she's kind of far away from my actual torso and my body. But she's still trying to windmill and hit me. And she's landing a couple of them, but it's like nothing major because I've got her head pulled down and I'm up. So I'm in a good position, but she's still trying. And I know that as soon as I let go of her, she's going to probably start wailing and I'm going to have to, for real, fight. The other advantage is she's also kind of like slipping and sliding all over the place because she can't really see because her head's pulled down. At this point, people are yelling. There's things going on. People are being alerted. So my best friend, who I had just become friends with, but she's still my best friend today, she actually comes running in the bathroom and she's like, no, Jen, don't do this. Let her go, man. You're going to get in trouble. Let her go. So she grabs the girl around her waist, and now the girl, she's got her around the waist. So I let go. Now I'm fully prepared at this point to have to fight this girl as soon as my best friend grabs her out of the waist and I let go of the hair. But my best friend, she's very well respected in prison. Okay, I've talked about her in other videos. I knew this girl was not going to swing on her, so I just kind of got a little bit of distance so I could just kind of take off on this girl. But it didn't even happen because with my best friend standing there and with me just kind of like squared up, ready to go if she wanted to still fight, the girl was like, man, this shit ain't worth it. This ain't worth it. I'm not going to lose days over you in a shower. This ain't even that deep. I can't believe you even did, blah, 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 whatever. Started going off and acting like it just wasn't that serious and she wasn't going to get herself into any further trouble or possible trouble and lose days behind a shower. And so she was just done. But really, we all knew she was just scared. She was scared of my best friend. And, you know, she just didn't want to probably get jumped, which we wouldn't have jumped her, but that's not what she wanted. So she wasn't going to try the system that day. And that was my first fight. My second fight was a girlfriend drama situation. This girl kept trying my nerves. She kept trying me and she kept trying to like nitpick and do stuff. And she was instigating, okay? She was talking a lot of trash. And one day I was walking up the hill. She was walking down the hill. She was talking trash, like very low, like indirectly low to somebody else she was walking with. I got fed up. I walked over there. I was like, what did you say? And she was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what'd you just say? Because I heard you say my name. And I was just fed up at this point. I was upset about other things and there was other things going on. So she was just about to get it. So anyways, we start kind of like verbally arguing back and forth, but I'm all the way at I'm at a 100 million. Okay. I'm at a 10 and beyond. She's at like a 2. So, usually the person that's more angry is the person that's going to win the fight. It doesn't matter size. It doesn't matter race. It doesn't matter nothing. It usually just matters who is more angry, who comes to the fight with the dog that's raging inside of them. Okay. That's who's going to win. Now, I was already up there. I told y'all I was at a 10. So, whenever this happened and she starts kind of talking trash, I don't even have time for it at this point. I reach over the girl that's between us and I just hit her square in her eye. It kind of started to turn red right there. She got a little bruise. I saw it for a couple days. It wasn't nothing major, but I made my point. She left me alone and her and her girlfriend, whatever. They rode off into the sunset, I guess. No, I think they broke up like shortly after that, but she was barking up the wrong tree, okay? It wasn't me. It wasn't for me. And she was just barking up the wrong tree. Let's just put it that way. I never went to confinement for any of those. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Y'all have it. There it is. The juicy juice. Okay. I love ya and I will see y'all later.